Sorry, I was listening to Ariana Grande. I still don't have this working, by the way, but I did want to make a little bit extra. I uh, make a little bit extra. I did want to add a little bit extra to the OG video because I'm not in a rush to watch Marty Supreme tonight. Loved it, by the way. Fucking loved it. Um, can I watch it again for or soon in the near future? Fuck no, because I had a whole ass probably like 36 different I don't even know heart attacks during it and also heart palpitations the entire time. But I love that. That's how I like my movies a little bit. So I like to not know whether or not I'm going to go into cardiac arrest at any given moment. So there's that. I did want to touch on this more. I did want to touch you more consensually. What? I beg your pardon? Come again? um, there is this video, or there's this series on YouTube. It's not underground. It's not underground. It's called, this is, again, my prop. I will get it working, hopefully sometime. I don't know. It's called Last Meals with that Josh guy in Mythical Kitchen. He's so fine. I know he has a fiance. I'll take her too. Whatever. Anyway, one time he had Caleb Heron on the I almost said the pod on the Focus Up, his channel, and Caleb said it very well. He said that, like, I imagine death to be like when you're hanging out with a bunch of people. This is like the way he compared it. When you're hanging out with a bunch of people and then you go home after and you're in the car listening to music or doing your own thing and you're just by yourself and you're feeling good and you're just doing your own thing now. But it's like a good feeling. That's kind of what he compares death to be. And a lot of people obviously have a lot of thoughts as to what death holds and what's on the other side, and if there is another side, and if, all the things I kind of already talked about. And I think that all of them, my biggest thing is, like, if you hold a belief that's comforting, then that is yours to believe, and if it genuinely resonates, and if the belief itself invokes fear or something that does not resonate, then it's kind of just there to freak you the fuck out, and that's not necessary. I mean, that's why beliefs are just beliefs. They're not facts, scientifically. And I think beliefs, again, I think there's always a little bit of truth to everything. Anyway, I love that I have a smoking kills shine shirt on and then a zin in my mouth. That's poetic. But clearly I don't I don't care about death enough to quit nicotine, so anyways, Caleb's was really good to me because I was like, oh yeah, that makes total sense. And I have been writing a short film on the topic of grief and death, and I think for a long time there, once I came to the gross realization of the impermanence of everything, myself included, and I kind of just went to that place that was like, well, what the fuck is the even point then if I am going to be lost one day and so is everything else that I know and love? I think that takes away from the moment itself, because in this moment, you're not experiencing death, and when you're dead, you're not experiencing death. You have it, and you won't. This is actually, I'm realizing it's just not helpful information. God, I fucking suck at this. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What I was originally getting at is, like, what you know right now is life, and that is fucking miraculous. And the people around you that are alive, just because they're gonna die one day, does that mean that they deserve to get any less love right now because of that? Or does that mean that they deserve to get extra love because of that fact? That is the reminder that death brings, is that you should love in the now. And also, I think that I also got tripped up with the whole, like, body thing, which is a weird one, but it's like, my body doesn't even fucking matter. It's going to be 6 feet in the ground one day. And it's like, yeah, but it's not right now. Does things coming to an end, people, places, things, does that mean that we shouldn't love them right now? Or is this our opportunity to do so? And again, you don't really experience death. You don't. you just experience this vessel, this body, for as long as you've got it. And that is, I'm smiling because that's really cool. I'm like, I love that. I love that I get to experience this. And, you know, I also equally am learning to love that I won't always experience this, because thank fucking God. Thank fucking God. Oh my God. I cannot imagine eternity. I want nothing to do with eternity. I don't. At least not this eternity. We would go crazy. We would go crazy. And I think that, I don't know. I think that that is what allows us to love a lot of the time. Not to like cut myself off while I'm literally riffing, but I could have stood to like move my dirty laundry off the bed for the shot. And I mean, I know for me, if I wouldn't have experienced the death that I experienced last year, I would not be doing what I'm doing. I just would not be. I would still be going on a certain course in this life, and I would be stuck. I would be so stuck in this endless loop of just not taking a chance on myself, because I would assume that there's time. And here's the thing. There is time. I don't want to like give you a freak out that's like, oh, I'm gonna die tomorrow. You're probably not, so chill out. I'm saying this for myself too, because I don't remember if I said in the other video or not that I've literally gaslit myself that I'm gonna die in my sleep. Yeah, I don't know. That's something that I've been working through. Also, I've gotten so bad to the point where I used to love getting on airplanes. Are you fucking kidding me? I had a panic attack before I got on my flight yesterday, so I'm feeling it. But that's why I say that, because I'm just like, look, chances are you're not gonna die tomorrow. Chances are you get another chance tomorrow. And like, again, I don't want it to take a death for you to get your fucking head screwed on straight right now. And the fact that you have right now. That's cool. But I also am not gonna feed you that bullshit guilt trip that's like, remember to tell your loved ones that you love them, because you never know when it's gonna be the last time. Ugh. Well, again, that is true. That's so fucked up. That's like just adding another unnecessary level of like pressure on yourself to behave in a certain way. Like, and guilt that it's going to be up to you and your fault on who lives and who dies. And it's not on you, and it's not your fault, you know? Anyway, that's also, I just get tripped up with that a lot, but I want to remind you that experience itself is what you have right now. And that's still here, and that continues on. And your experience touches other people's experiences and completely radically changes theirs. And that's important to me. That's really fucking important to me. Even if it's just changing one out of whatever, if you want to be existential, like the billions of people that are, that is, that was, that will be. That's still another life. That still is life. All of life is connected, I believe. Again, but we came from the same Big Bang, whatever the shit. I don't want to get into it, I'll throw up. But like, okay, that means you connected with another part of life. And that's fucking fabulous. And truly, to be connected with life is to also be connected with death, because death is not the enemy. Death is not the enemy. Trust me. There's gonna be days where you're gonna want to fucking die, bitch. Like, ooh, I just want to do that all the time. Don't gif that or gif that, whatever.
Me when, I did gif it, whatever.
But I think a lust for life is also such a beautiful thing too, because it's like, oh my God, the genuine wanting to do this and wanting to be here and wanting to experience, even if, I don't know, I think that there's something to that. And for me, the biggest thing recently has been like wanting to grow old and not fearing that, because I'm like, wow, that's a privilege. It's a privilege to grow old. That's so cool. Like, I have the same body that I had when I was a little fucking tiny naked infant baby child, and now it's like gonna get all old and wrinkly, and my tits are gonna be so saggy that I have to pull them up in a messy bun. Cool. But it's like the same body. It's just lived through so many experiences, and I get to watch that. That's like a fucking movie. That's like so cool. and then one day I let it rest. Oh my God, because I'm just like, because it took me through all the days. Yeah, it deserves a goddamn break. It deserves a break. Hello? It deserves rest. It deserves to sleep. And it's serving its function to me right now. That's great. And that's another way that helps me with my body dysmorphia too. I don't think this video is helpful. I'm so sorry. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, there's literally so many people out there that are genuinely so tweaked up about death. And I'm just like, and that is why body is tea. Maybe this will at least help you lighten up around the whole thing. I don't know. I do love, and this is such an off topic. I do love it when in a movie when like the parent dies, classic Disney, but like, and then the character's like so like angsty, and they're just like, yeah, death really changes a person, as if it doesn't change all of us. Like, it's so funny. I don't know. I'm just like, I can't. I love a good stereotypical movie though. I'm like, girl, it's such a riot. And that's the thing too. I kind of love that we all have one universal thing that we share in life is death. It's like, oh my God, no one is immune to having things die, and like that is what helps us feel. And that's what helps us grow, and that's what helps us learn to love. It's like the best teacher ever, even though I hate it the most, you know? It's like a shitty ex. We're all so obsessed, but we like hate the thought of it. So, I wonder, let me see. Okay, wait. Oh my God, I literally already, I wrote down ideas that I wanted to have in this second part. Oh, okay, let's see. Life will continue on without you. Yes, true. God, I am 0 for 6. I am striking out. I'm so sorry. This is not helpful. Yeah, but the course of the entire thing changed because you were in it. And again, you experience you. That's it. That's what you experience. Like, and you, yeah, I don't know. I guess for some reason that helps me in some way. I'm just like, it just makes it all the more mystery and unfathomable again. And it's also like, part of me thinks that life and death like to remain a mystery, not for evil intent, but for like, for fun? Which sounds again weird, and I don't think this will resonate with a lot of people, but like, I think that if they are life forces, they're having fun, and they're kind of one with us, which they are because we experience both if we're alive. Wow, that's profound. Anyway, but yeah, to be loved and to be vulnerable, that's what death brings forward a lot of the time, whether it's within you or with your loved ones or just other people in general. Like, oh my God, my mom cried so hard when Prince died, she didn't know that fucker. But like, it is that vulnerability and that raw, genuine human feeling that death brings up that's really fucking ugly and gnarly to navigate. But like, I don't know. I guess to me, I'm biased because I think vulnerability is just the most beautiful thing a human can do. I love it. I love it when we're vulnerable. And I love it when we talk about our fears, fear of death. I love that because it's so universal and so human and so raw. And it's so cool. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to land, but maybe it will. I did say we'd be such horrible dickheads. All of us would be without death because we would just get to act like delinquents, and it wouldn't matter. Death keeps like a certain order that there's no order in this world right now, it feels like, with the news, but like also heated rivalry is a thing, so there is some good. Anyway, also death can bring new connections. Again, I'm talking about just death as a sense now because I got connected with so many new people once I lost somebody dear to me, and I got more connected with myself, and I got more connected with other people that have gone through grief, and I got more connected with grief itself, and I, instead of like hating it, I've been learning to love it because I'm like, well, this is just another part of me. This is the part of me that feels very fucking deeply and yearns and misses, and I can't even believe I'm capable of feeling like that sometimes. That's so tits. I love that about myself now. I'm like, wow, I have the capacity to go so fucking deep and experience emotion on a level I didn't even know existed. And by the way, when you're in the moment of this, girl, it's not, you don't think of it like this. You're like, oh my God, this sucks. I want to die. But then you kind of flow with it and it gets better. Anyway, the last way that I ended this, I said, a fun surprise like Christmas morning. But like, what if it wasn't so doomsday suckfest? Like, what if death is like the greatest thing ever and we just don't know right now because our human brains can't conceptualize how fucking awesome it's gonna be. And don't come at me with all that hell bullshit. Don't come at me with that whole like, but what if it's terrible and you burn and suffer for all of eternity? No. 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 And we're not gonna go. One thing we're not gonna do that. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna use fear mongering to keep us from living this life and experiencing what we need to experience because of the possibility of fondling Satan's nutsack after all of this. First of all, I don't even want to get on that tangent, okay? I don't even want to get on that train. That's not my fucking stop. It's not my station, bitch. I'll take the next one. Because, like, what if it is, like, this just, like, you're opening a present and it's, like, you're living your life and you're just, like, anxiously awaiting Christmas morning, death, and you open it and you're like, oh my God, this is all I've ever wanted and more. Or you're like sorely disappointed because you're like, I didn't want socks again. Like, Mom, I specifically told you, do not get me clothes, just get me money. Anyway, that's if you're a cunt like me. So maybe I will be in hell. But anyway, what I'm saying is I'm like, what if it's not that scary? What if it's just, there's nothing scarier than your own imagination? What if you're just thinking up the worst possible ideas in your head because you're a human and that's what we do and that's how we keep ourselves safe? But what if it's actually not so bad? What if it's just like a big long nap? Does that really sound that bad? What if you could like send to this other magic portal? And again, I know skeptics are going to be on here and be like, well, that's not possible because, oh my God, we're having fun. Chill the fuck out. Sorry I didn't bring any rules to the party. Shit. I think this is going to be part 2. I'm going to do part 1 and part 2 because this is getting long. Yeah, Fear of Death part 1, Fear of Death part 2. Cunt. Love it. I'm going to address that at the end of the video. But, oh yeah, hypothetically, what if you like die and you get to like, I don't know, you like go float in the cosmos, but you get to like rewatch your life whenever you want. It's like, oh my God, wait, I'm bored right now from flying among the stars. What if I A, went and checked on my loved ones, B, went and got to haunt some shit and like float in a candle and just fucked with people, C, okay, I'm bored of doing that. Now, with my newfound powers, because I'm dead, what if I can just like go sit down and watch my life as a movie and be like, oh my God, I love that part where I got laid for the first time? I would not personally say this, but for the fun of it, like, oh my God, no, I had such good sex that day. I miss that feeling. Like, let me rewatch it. Ooh. Or if you're into that reincarnation idea, where if you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go fuck around and be that little baby again. Personally, I don't ever want to do this again. But like, if you're into that, it's like, what if it's not a punishment? What if it's just something new? That could be said for things in life as well. So I hope this helped. I'm not going to apologize if it didn't because I'm having fun. And that's all that matters. So, okay, really quick. Okay, cool. So I just filmed the intro for the part 1 of this and now I'm back. That was fucking weird. But I just wanted to also open this up to you guys on everyone's thoughts about death. Also, I'm not sitting here and saying if you believe in hell that I don't want you to, don't get your panties in a twist. I'm not trying to dog on anyone's beliefs. Like I said, I think hell can offer a good moral conduct if nothing else, but I do have my opinions. But I do think that, you know, there are certain beliefs about life after death that are really beautiful and really comforting. And I think if you can lean into that and be okay with that, then fuck yeah. I think this is more for the rest of us that are just like, I don't know. Ugh. And it's a scary place to be. So, but it doesn't have to be. You know, it is like your perspective, just like with everything else. It's like, well, it could be fine. And we're all just being really dramatic. And again, I like dramatic people. I like being dramatic. That's also part of the experience. So, yeah, I don't know. And again, if this this didn't do anything for you, I'm so sorry. I'm sure that there's someone out there that probably spoke on this and it might resonate a lot better with you. Keep doing research. But I will say one last thing. Don't do so much research to the point where you're literally forgetting to live your life because you're so fucking hyper fixated on death. I've fallen into that trap. And you're so fucking hyper fixated on what comes after this, and is there even a point, that you don't even enjoy it. Also, at least in life, when I'm in something that I'm like, oh my god, why the fuck is this happening? This is so shitty, and there could not possibly be a point or a lesson out of this. Not saying everything has to be a fucking lesson, but like, just in general, then when I look back on it, I always kind of have that like, oh, understanding of like, okay, well, even if there was no point or meaning, whatever, I'm going to assign my own to it because this is what I got out of it and this is what I learned. And yeah, I don't know. So maybe death is just like that too. Maybe it's just like a, holy shit, look at all that I learned. And then maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And I used to, whenever I used to say I don't know, I used to be like, I don't know. But now I'm finally to a place where I'm like, I don't know. And that's okay. That's okay. I don't think it's mine to know right now. And that drives you crazy. But that's also how I soothe my OCD. So I'm like, it's just, yeah, maybe I'll never know. And that's okay too. Us humans, we think that we have to fucking know everything all the time. And we just forget to exist and enjoy that for what it is. So, yeah, that's it. I love you. And if you're in a really rocky place or an existential place right now in your life, whether this is all consuming, it's not always going to be. I promise, because I wish I could tell myself this a few months ago when I was really in the thick of it. I'm still kind of in it, but it's easing up a little bit, and I'm just like, okay, yes, I am human. Yes, that means I have to die, but that also means I have to shit and pee, and I don't throw that much of a fit about that unless I'm like, you know, I have a UTI. But it's natural. It's natural. It's not the enemy. And it kind of, it gives you structure on how you want to live your life while you've got it. So, yeah, it's okay. Also, maybe we'll see each other again one day. You know, maybe we'll see each other again. You know, maybe we'll have one big fucking hootenanny after all is said and done. And you guys will roast the fuck out of me and be like, oh my god, remember when Mortal You had a YouTube channel? Blah, cringe. Anyway, alright, that's for real. That's all I got. I'm gonna go dance. Also, this year I'm really needing to just be a white girl and go into a really big party phase. And I know it's problematic and toxic. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna do it until it's not fun, and then I'll try something else. Okay? Love you. Love you. You're not alone. At all.